All right, how are you folks doing? It's time for some Metal Gear Solid 2 finale, hopefully. We'll see how we do. Oh yeah, the little when they're tiny, yeah. It's just they can't even walk on you, and they weigh so little. Like they can't be putting a lot of pressure. They're just so sharp. Naked Jack time. But I wish I could move my armrests in. Can I? I feel like they should. Huh. Oh well. I definitely want the cold medicine because that's actually, I think I am gonna catch a cold. I think that's just what happens. To be honest, limbs aren't toys. Yeah, I shouldn't let him play with like my hands and stuff and like bite them, but it's hard. He's so cute. Cat claw condoms, the little tips. I think I've seen those.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I've set a precedent too late, I know.
Especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect
Cat
you
scratch
to turn
fever.
in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Bom bom bom. I forgot that was a Ted Nugent song. God, he sucks.
Yes, I think we can get to know each other, but first I think you should know that I'm a...
Okay, can we talk about these moves right now, though, too? Groovedex, thank you for 47 months. I don't know why TTS didn't feel like coming out the proper audio channel, but whatever. You know, I'll take it. Thank you very much. We are gonna grab the... Oh,
Who's there?
It's not an ass sticking out. Don't worry about it. Let's try that one more time.
Yes, I think we can get to know each other, but first I think you should know that I'm a...
Oh, do I have to go up top? I think I might have to go up top. Oh my god. Are you serious? You are set to the proper channel. Go out that fucking audio channel. Is the most obnoxious thing. It's like, I don't know what to do. I said it. What's up, Gergs? Whoa, 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 whoa. Please don't look over here. Thanks. I think I do have to go upstairs. been raining for
Right.
3 days
Turn
straight.
the game
Damn.
console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the
Remember,
TV.
remember,
What
Gergs,
are
your
you
your
talking
one
about?
Right.
accusation that you had about finale streams was wrong.
I had a couple of
I brought
miles
the
to go.
receipts.
I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Fine, forget it. All right, we can keep talking to him because it's fun.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress.
Outer heaven.
Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
I believe that those floors make noise. I don't remember though. Trying to not find out. I can't go into. Can I? Oh God, can I make that cartwheel?
Honestly,
Riding smart. They're not looking for
played the
naked
game
dudes.
For a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Judge me. Oh man, I want to try to cartwheel over this, but it seems very risky.
What was that just now?
It was nothing. Don't worry about it. All right, there's the door.
Kawanishi, Osaguchi, Kino no Gibashi, Takayama, Ugusu no More, Suzu Migatake, Tada, Yorano, Ichinotore, Unino, Yamashita, Sasame, Kafudai, Tokudai, Myokenbuchi.
Good point. We are going to... I thought we were gonna get caught. I thought about just going over there, cartwheeling, and moving on, but
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves.
my dad used to have a clematis. I don't think he still does, but we did it.
Even my patience has its limits. I just
You know,
can't
I'm
leave
really
this
just
thing up to you
extending
any
the
longer.
how long
I'll
this is
do
going to
the
take by
fighting.
answering
You
these
can
each
just go
time.
home. Variety level 13.
Rescue Meryl.
Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
Okay, I think this is where we meet up with Snake. We can do a couple more.
I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Those were
The good old webworms.
What were you in your former life?
Oh, this part's weird. I don't understand what...
You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Oh, it's just gone now. Okay. Wait, do I just have to wait? Do I have to keep answering these?
Actually, there is something I have been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though.
I think one of them,
Saturday morning
you
last
eventually get one that you
week,
have
saw
to
a guy
answer.
leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but
Oh, there's Rose.
It's me. Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
He's determined to
What is
protect his modesty, yeah.
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
This kitty's
Was
so
sleeping with
fuzzy.
me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal
Created the
life to them
Diplo
these 2
jumper with
years.
athletics
What
so you could
did,
jump over
said,
people's
everything.
preconceived
Must have been
notions.
fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
What is in
It was my
their psych
job.
Great performance.
profile? Is it just like
Had
likes
me
brunettes?
completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love
I
you
bet.
gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Good point.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that?
Ugh.
It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose, what's going on?
He sounds like Matthew Broderick and you can't stand his voice. He does kind of sound Matthew Broderick-ish.
amazing how you walk around like that.
Vehicular manslaughter Matthew Broderick.
Snake.
Been waiting.
Remember how he faced no repercussions for that? Family asked that he
Where's my key?
apologized and he didn't
Right
even
over
do
there.
that. At this point, we're only about halfway through the plot section on this game's Wikipedia page.
Still there.
Yep, no longer naked. Morning, Aram.
Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
I don't understand
Why
how
didn't you
that
tell me about Olga?
works.
You never asked.
Didn't Olga have
Not
clearance?
happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have
He was
to deal with
dressed
it
and
one
still
way or
holding his
another.
junk as the
There's also a
conversation
troop of
started.
production model Rays ahead.
And I'm
How
gonna
many
mark it and
units?
go back and watch it
25,
later.
According to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
It sounds it sounds like plastic. That whistling is so weird.
Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground.
Oh, I forgot there's
Move the stick in
missable
a circle to do a rotating cut.
weapons in the plants, like the
Push it
PSG-1T.
forward to lunge and strike.
I think the M4 you don't have to get.
You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button.
What's up, Ron? What's up,
pressed down.
Skeletor?
You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
It's pretty good. And then you can like change it. I forget what. So you can, yeah, you can use the blunt end or the sharp end. Can we move on now? Can we go? Damn it. Ow! Dick. Watch it, man. I'm the one carrying a sword. Oh, okay. God, this high stepping is so ridiculous. Like the run animation is just silly. I did see that tweet. Yeah, that they added John McClane into the background of Pearl Harbor. It's funny.
If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Just say it
Snake,
out loud.
Have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
I've never seen The
Reality,
Abyss.
Huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Pretty cool.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future? You can stop being part of a mistake.
What was
Start
that,
now.
Reed?
What am I? What am I
Future?
supposed to do?
That one line sounded weird.
Find something to believe in and find it for yourself.
Yeah, they don't
When
really
you
shut
do,
up. How's it
pass
going,
on to the
Abstract?
Future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange?
Otacon, you piece of shit.
Strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I don't know.
I'll dig around.
I don't know.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
There is nothing else. There is a whole Metal Gear fight that takes a while too, and then a Solidus fight. But still, that doesn't make the title inaccurate, because I would have finished if they could shut the fuck up.
Push yourself.
blade is such garbage. All right. Sorry, Snake.
Take the item.
I wonder how you're supposed to do this on like extreme difficulty. My God, man. Like, seriously, thanks. I guess they just gives you rations. We done? There we go. Whew.
Raiden, about
You don't
this
remember this
colonel
part?
of
This part's
yours.
pretty
I
forgettable.
found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it
Yeah, I
uses
love
is
these games
exactly
too.
the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means
More carefully.
you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the
I guess I
dormant
could have
part of
taken
your
cover.
brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy.
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden,
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that probably was doing some heavy lifting there. I noticed that too.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed. Is this what Olga was talking about?
Oh, this is like the same deal, isn't it? Do I have a bandage? No. God, why are bandages so rare in this game? I got one at the like the beginning of the game, like maybe 2. And then no more. I have smokes, that's true. Will you give me any ammo that I want? Can I just like... I just sit here and like spam grenades. Will you give me more grenade ammo? Oh god, that was disorienting. Come on, Snake, give me more grenades. Ow!
Right. Take the item. Use this. Right. Take the item.
Nice shot.
Use this.
Thank you. Here we go. Oh, this is where, okay, okay.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing
Pull the
we live
trigger.
for is to see it end.
God.
Our wait is almost over.
What's up, can control?
Can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
What's he doing that with his mouth?
You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
I think that's standard issue for sailors.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
The railgun is pretty
I
rad.
don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
I am your father.
You want to believe your lies?
Raiden, get out of here.
Where did that ladder go? Oh, we're in the rectum. Right, right. Just the showdown in the old poop chute.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute.
Oh, there's.
Between life
I was gonna say there's no walls, but we finally found one.
You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Oh.
No more games, Jack. At least you know.
I mean, that says U.S. Army.
There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Okay. Don't you want to go like? Yeah, there you go. You should have had rollerblades. Alright, I've got plenty of ammo for now. Thanks. Oh! I've got one ration left, and I'm bleeding. I'm sorry, I had no idea you were still alive. Dude, how? Okay. It felt like an insurmountable feat. I don't know who's next, but probably this guy right here. Damn it. I like that there's another ration there. Hey. Easy peasy. I think, if I remember right, on higher difficulties too, you had to fight even more. Like it gets absurd when you get into the higher difficulties. Hey, good morning, Barb. Congrats on release day. I hope you have a fun day.
Don't do this. They'll know.
To relax a little bit.
Give you time to get away.
What about you?
This is suicide.
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family! I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
This is so... Olga was in the Fast and Furious, the actress? Hang on. I don't think that I've ever seen the first one. I love how he's got like a P90 with explosive rounds.
You have to.
Olga.
Vanessa Marshall. A lot of voice work. Oh, talking about family. God, you guys are making me sit here looking at IMDb.
Enjoy the show.
I'm kind of curious what else she was in though.
Let's pick up where we left off.
Jane the Virgin is a great show, by the way. That was a shockingly good, funny show.
What's wrong with it? GW, it's out of control. What?
Your wife loved that show? You should try it. My wife described it to me. I'm like, that sounds horrible. It's fucking hilarious. I love it.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade.
I never expected to enjoy a CW show.
I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
Serpentine, serpentine. Again, this is like the ultimate weapon. That's all it takes to destroy him. Why did they program sad dying noises into the big robots? Obviously, so their enemies would feel bad about shooting them. I just want to see a Metal Gear like bend over and pull the
I've captured Snake.
Oh God, I'm sorry. The good and the bad and the weird. I might have watched that in college.
Bring him in.
Scud the Disposable Assassin, no. Yeah, we'll save. Which one is Liquid Snake? Yeah, that's Ocelot.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Well, Ocelot's arm.
GW.
My God,
The
you make me
Arsenal
button
AI
mash
is
again
corrupted
too. I
beyond
forgot about
repair.
this.
I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
It was a little. I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Dude, nobody can mash that fast. Jesus.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know.
What's up, pal?
It's not him I want the answers from.
Please let me be done. Thank you. Ow. Mad
What do you
Cat's
mean?
turbo controller.
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Finally, some woman butt.
Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used
Finally, it
Ocelot to
passes the
suggest
Bechdel
idea
test.
to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
Yeah, I had a Mad Cat's controller. I
A
don't
list
remember
of
for what
names of the
console.
Patriots.
I remember I
They were
also
planning
spent
to extend
money
their
on
control to
wireless
digital
PlayStation 2
information
controllers
flow
that
with
were
GW and
they
Arsenal.
looked so sleek and
That
cool.
means the information they want to filter out is
They were
contained
garbage.
in
They
GW.
felt good, They were trash though.
Including
That made me
list
so
of the
mad.
highest 12 members of the
I
Patriots
never had
Watchmen's
good luck with
Committee.
PS2 controllers.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
My favorite one.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Where's my
Are you
favorite
any
one?
Different.
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway.
Open a new
The
tab.
purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A
There we go.
nuclear strike won't stop them.
Where is it?
It will damage their
This
power
controller. This
source.
one was my favorite.
The
That's a good
mindless
one.
masses that they control. First things first.
Of course.
Got the Patrick
That was
Star.
what you wanted. I won't stop you.
That's what all the MLG pros use.
But I have quite enough of that.
The Batman PS1 controller, the giant Batarang
What
one.
exactly do you find so funny?
Wavebird.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
Hmm.
What are you talking about?
Everything
GameCube
you've done
one.
here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise.
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Official Xenoblade Switch Pro controller that's just Pyra's boobs.
Solidus? This
Alright.
is the S3 training kernel.
Pyra
Orchestrated
Pro controller?
recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus. that mimics
Xenoblade
Foxdie.
Pro controller.
Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
I don't know. I think you might be making that up.
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
What's up, Joshy?
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
Oh my god. That looks like the... Do you remember what the
project has
prototype
no room
PS3
for
controllers
failures.
looked like? It looks like that.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
Like when the PS3 was
Even
announced,
rookies can fight
the
like men of experience.
controller looked absolutely like batshit
An
insane.
instant creation of genius.
Thank God they went back on that.
And this
Hang on.
training kernel would provide more than
Look at
enough
this thing.
data to formulate such a program.
Who could hold that?
You, Dead Cell.
It'd be worse than an N64
You're all
controller.
Nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred.
Why do we need this shot for so long?
You opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
N64 and the original Xbox controller. They are pretty weird.
All our misfortune was...
Yeah, it's funny their solution was to just mail you a glove.
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Morning, Archie.
What?
What? See you later, Val.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
A dud. A dud.
Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic
Finale,
thanks
final
to the
draft,
script that the
parentheses
Patriots
3.
wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember.
Your heart's on the right. That line is how I remember what side the heart is on.
Your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
A cassette player? Really, I shouldn't be complaining. These are like the easiest streams ever. I just sit here. Insidious Reversus.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Wait, if I'm gonna stream this, I have to react to it occasionally. Just give an occasional like. What? Inside us. Apt name for it.
How's this then?
That's the YouTube thumbnail.
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the?
Yeah. It's just like they can't decide if they want to explain it and have it be based in reality or just be fucking magic.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
I was born in 1964. Here's my whole life story. Vamp died like 4 times. I mean, Vamp straight up got shot in the head and then came back. I don't think there's any explaining Vamp.
Damn! Try this instead.
Can't stand him. Vamp is camp. Brother! It looks so unnatural standing.
Liquid!
The Cobra unit. That's Metal Gear Solid 3, right?
I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
Story is ridiculous. Yeah.
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go,
He's
I have
one
a
of 'em,
family
right?
matter
I
to
think he
settle with
is.
Both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Look, we used a hand puppet. Ocelot's not here, Solid Snake.
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Aim for the bushes. Never played for it. I'm excited to get to it. They cannot decide what volume that this should be. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. The president of the United States is wielding dual katanas. I'm just imagining Biden coming into a debate now with dual katanas. Yeah, ChatGPT to do it, yeah. Alright, see you later, Cup of Nudes. JFK had been wearing his powered exoskeleton.
Federal Hall.
RoboCop dunking Oreos.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Oh, not you too. And you're just like Rose.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video. The guy explaining it, and then I forget the actor, just like denying it and saying he's crazy. It's a great story though. Robo needs Oreos. Peter Weller, yeah, thank you.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots.
Oh, he played him in the game?
Civil rights,
That's pretty rad.
The founding
It looks like a
principles of
fun
this
game, but it
country.
also looks like a wait until it's like $20 game.
Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a
This
grace
monologue
period,
certainly does, though.
turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation.
Takes a reasonably chunky computer. I'd probably
data
just
of
get it
life
on
is
PS5
transferred
anyway.
From parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no
Gotcha.
heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is
Some people
passed
would
on from
would like
parent
that.
to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital.
I love the
flow of
idea of like
information.
police showing up to
I
the
want
scene
my
and like being like,
memory,
"Oh,
my
wait.
existence to remain
Let's let him
a
finish
living
talking."
intron of history. I will be remembered as an Exxon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
Will you hold on a second? I gotta take a call.
Receiving, we're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Already out of coffee.
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
Covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of
It
our
is kind of
lives,
nuts, yeah.
through words, pictures,
Even with how batshit
symbols,
insane it is,
from
there are
tablets
bits and
to
pieces of it
books.
where you're like, wait a minute.
Not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and
Fine.
what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Like he's
Or
just
something
waiting there.
Zeke told you.
Who the hell is he talking to?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
Miso.
In this era of ready-made truths,
Hey!
self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self
Little brat.
is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap.
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an
Oh my
instant
God, they're
the
still
so-called
talking.
truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be
I'll be late for work.
but
I'm always
far
late
from
for work.
powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refuse to see me for what I was.
I can't tell if I'm more excited
but I
for
wanted
Grand Poo
to
World
be
3
calm.
or this
You
cutscene to
pretended
end.
to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt
For an
me?
AI, it really likes to
Dear,
hear itself
the
talk.
one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were
I can hear Miso being naughty.
The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? but not anymore, thanks to you.
What is that
Our
voice?
persona, experiences,
That sounded
triumphs,
really
and
familiar.
defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money.
Why is my
but
wife
it's
up?
well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention...
Oh, that was maybe Emma.
She's wired the same.
Maybe the voice of Emma.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do,
Yeah,
Jack.
I think that's
You
yeah.
have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
No! Oh my god, we're going back to another one.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape.
No, I've
You'll
played
stay
it.
in the
I
endless
played it a
loop,
lot as a
your
kid.
own double helix.
Out of the original trilogy, it's the one I know the most.
We were both free.
But God, did I have more patience as a kid? Was I just skipping these cutscenes? Like, what the fuck?
I have other reasons for wanting you dead.
And I don't care what they are. Let's do it.
The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
I want to see a supercut of every time Raiden says what. Did I play Death Stranding? I did. I streamed it, actually, in morning streams, like an hour at a time.
Brace yourself.
Oh my god. Ow.
Is that the best you can do?
Jesus, man. Do I need to, like, turn this? Thought I saw a ration over here. Why is it not doing any damage to him? There it is. Hang on, hang on. There we go.
What's wrong with you?
Aha! I don't understand why it only does damage sometimes, but whatever. Ow.
What's wrong with you?
The swings are so slow.
Take this. Take this.
Dude, I haven't played Rising. I wanted to for a long time because I like Platinum games. I have a copy of it for 360. Is it worth playing? It's an experience. Always looked fun. Okay. All right, fine. I'll listen to the call.
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation.
All right, I won't watch the cuts. Jesus Christ. Ow.
Let's go. Over here. Take this. Take this.
Ow, I'm on fire. Thanks for putting it out with your sword. He just froze. All right, that's the end. I don't think there's anything, there's not like another phase or anything. There you go. You know what I should do now? I should go to work and then remote into my computer. I could get some shit done, remote into my computer, and have plenty of time before this cutscene ends to end stream. Like, end stream from work. Honestly, if Grand Poo World 3 wasn't coming out today, I'd probably do it because I think you can get in trouble for that, actually. How long is the cutscene actually? I can find out. No, I don't think it's like 10 minutes. It's not too bad. No, I've played 1, 2, and 3 before. But it still shocks me how long these people can talk. They take a lot of time to not really say much. You know, I know this is the HD version and everything, but really, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 really were good-looking games for their time. The best-looking PS2 games.
No one quite knows who
This
or what
is-
they are.
This is New York. Everybody passing by is like another guy with a samurai sword having an existential crisis in the middle of the road. Just nothing to see here.
Doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Yeah, all right, Morpheus.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith.
Carve Ryden was here into a park bench and just move on.
What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you are right or wrong, but how much faith you are willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories.
You played this game as a 14, 15-year-old. You were shooketh.
Legacy.
Yeah, I think that I think this and The Matrix turned me into the insufferable 14-year-old that I was.
By the way, what is that?
What is a dog tag? Oh, that's right. I just spammed letters for my code name.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before.
You've never heard the name?
And my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
Pinnacle of cool. Have you guys seen the video of the reporters going to like the Matrix 2 premiere and there's all like the grown ass men that are dressed up like I'm an agent, I'm a runner.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Gets hit by the dog tags.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
It's hilarious.
But I have
It's
a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location.
I mean, it's people doing what they enjoy, you know, but it's still
Cheer up. We have a better lead.
pretty cringy. Yeah, dusters and boots.
This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
Fandom's gonna fandom.
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the
Dressed up
Patriots'
like the
identity.
one all the time.
Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
And the reception to your character wasn't great, so you're not going to be in any of the other games. Except for like the little side games, I guess. You liked Raiden? I mean, he's... I don't know. I wonder with a different voice actor if he would have been... Because he is whiny, but I don't know if that's the character or the voice actor. You always hated him?
Snake?
He turned into a bird.
What's wrong?
You hated Raiden, but this is your favorite Metal Gear Solid. Interesting.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together.
Yeah, because they intentionally hid Raiden. Like, all of the trailers and, like, promotional materials was intentionally showing Snake and not Raiden. Too many James... There was a lot of... I do remember that. Yeah, a lot of James Bond references. And the reviews weren't allowed to either. Wait. So she's supposedly... But they already covered that with the project that he's in, he can't have kids, right?
Do you remember this place?
Or was that specifically Liquid Solid and Solidus?
I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, we definitely need 5 minutes of silence here. Say what you gotta say and let's get on with it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said,
yes, I think we can get to know each other, but first I think you should know that I'm a...
Are you talking about the baby?
Yo, Bite Porter.
The genes really makes you think. Pass on.
Really does. Thank you very much for the 5 months.
Written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Instead of you killed bad guy, GG. If I remember, I feel like 3 to me, felt more grounded than any of the other ones. Well, except for 1 is probably the most grounded. But 3 still had, there we go. We did it. Wait, isn't there a final? There might be something after the credits. I think my wife already fed the cat. There's a final cutscene after. How much longer? Oh my god, we have another 10 minutes. Whatever. Whatever, man. I'm already late.
I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend.
You know what? Let me go check and make sure. I can make sure I'm ready to go, at least. One sec.
Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Did I get here just in time? Just gonna have B-roll of traffic. Okay. Why did you need such a break and just let him roll, man? I got shit to do. I guess my wife couldn't sleep, so she got up and fed the cat. You guys ready for Grand Poo World 3 this afternoon? I brought up a long play of this game so that I could... Oh, there's a final stats screen too. That's right. I wanted to see how long these cutscenes were. You won't be playing it? Why not? Oh, promised you'd finish too. 2 other hacks? I mean, it's gonna be just as good when you get to it. There was a hype train already going. Yeah, I imagine it'll be on SMW Central. Let's see what Barb's doing. Oh, he's doing RPG, SMRPG. I ordered that. It should arrive today. I don't know if I'll do that on stream though. Do you guys want to see SMRPG on my channel? I mean, I want to do Metal Gear Solid 3 next. Maybe I'll just do SMRPG off stream. That'd be a good one to take to I mean, I'm definitely doing Metal Gear Solid 3 next. But then after that, we could maybe do that, or if you're too RPG'd out by Sea of Stars still, which I would understand, because I kind of am. But maybe I'll take that one to California when we go in December. Play it on the plane. They don't hit you very well? Really? I think Mario RPG and Paper Mario were really good. I'm excited for Thousand Year Door. That one I will stream.
It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let.
Don't worry, I'll be playing Metal Gear Solid 3 next for sure. We'll start that on Monday. I promise. Yeah, me neither. I've never had a way to play it. Also, for this afternoon, I will probably be starting later. But I will stream later. I'm basically just gonna stream. I talked to my wife and I was like, I'm gonna stream from basically right up until dinner, so probably go until like 8 p.m. Central. I mean, unless Grand Poo World 3 sucks. But, you know. So probably gonna start late because I want to get some stuff done around the house so I don't just leave things for her, you know, while I go play video games for a while. No passion. Okay, it better be important.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet.
Yeah, I saw you got banned by Tofu for that one.
Forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
All right, we can throw that one on.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that
Oh, I
disc.
remember what this is.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
They're dead. Okay, 9.5 hours, saved 12 times, continued 10. Really, 10 times? I got alert mode 9, killed 75 people, and used 12 rations. Okay. What am I doing? Well, it's, the cutscenes went too long. I'm a tarantula, apparently. I'm a tarantula. New item obtained. What did we get? The camera, I think? Yeah. I don't... We got the camera for the plant, too. I think you get those just by beating it. I don't think that they... You have to get a bunch of dog tags for the other stuff, I think. Okay, we did it. Metal Gear Solid 2 is over. They finally stopped talking. That's great. That's going to do it for me. We will start Metal Gear Solid 3 on Monday. But more importantly, we will be playing Grand Poo World 3 this afternoon. When that drops, don't make me listen to myself. Thank you. Hope to see you there. Thank you guys very much for hanging out. Have a good rest of your day. Go to work. I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it.